Is Sunday morning. It is 8:02. How are ya? I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's going on in the world of weather. And listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm a couple of seconds late. And I'm not even sorry about it. I had to go reheat my coffee. And in the grand scheme of things, coffee is life. Warm coffee on a cold morning, basically life. So I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay. I hope that's okay. All right, shall we? Shall we take a live look outside? There we are. This is a shot at our Tower Cam network in downtown Orlando. Listen, it's cold, people. It's gorgeous, but it is cold with a mainly clear sky and a little birdie flying on by. Let's come over to our first warning, live Doppler radar tower. I guess they were trying to hit the moon. Hold on a second. Let me try and get them to turn it. We'll come back to that camera. Let's head over to, is the tourist district working? Nope. Ocala, looking good.
Fast control.
Hey, it's your favorite weather guy. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, is there a chance that I could get you to move Cam 10 over? You can look at the moon again, but just recenter it if you don't mind.
Sure.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's over to the beaches, see what's doing. Oh, New Smyrna, you vixen. You're looking gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Orlando International Airport, a little blurry. That's okay. And Melbourne. Hey, look at that breeze. It's kind of interesting. The breeze in Melbourne is the reason that temperatures in many areas didn't drop as much like a rock. We stayed a couple of notches milder in temperatures, but we added in a wind chill because of that breeze. Oh, that's worth the price of admission. Right? I didn't even see it earlier. I got to tweet that out. Hold on. I got to tweet it out. People are going to be like, wait, isn't that guy on Facebook Live right now? Cool shot of the moon, right? All right, sorry. Anyway, how's everybody doing? That's where we're at right now. I love that. And it's neat because when you fix the camera on it, you can actually, in kind of real time, you can see the moon moving in the sky. Frank says it's very beautiful. It is. Chris, Carla, good morning. All right, now I'm done talking for a second. I'm gonna come back to this shot just because it's so pretty. But good morning, everybody. It is a chilly start to the day. Here's a live look at temperatures. We're sitting in the 20s for Marion County. 37 in Leesburg, 31 in the Villages. Yeah. And Dora says, ice covering my car in West Melbourne. It makes sense being in West Melbourne, but I would also add you must have it in a protected spot where that breeze isn't playing in. There's a look at temperatures as it sits right now. Let's look at the feels like temperatures, though, across Central Florida. Feels like 33 in Orlando. Feels like 34 in DeLand. Feels like 28 for us in New Smyrna Beach. So it is indeed a chilly start to the day. Where do we go from here? Up just a little bit. Hold on. Cup of coffee. Love it. All right. So 55, our 1 o'clock temperature. We will make it to 60 this afternoon. It is going to be another cool day, but at least the temperatures do climb a little bit. Back to the moon. See how it's already almost out of frame? That texture in that shot. You see the bottom? Like, how cool is that? And the sheer fact that it moves the way that it does, it reminds us that we are actually, there are these things are moving. The camera's fixed. It's not like the camera's drooping. Oh, but look at you, Master Control, fixing the camera. It's that detail on the bottom that gets me. I know. Look, I know there's other things to talk about, but can we just take a couple of seconds to enjoy this? Right? Am I crazy? I know, I'm crazy. All right, we can move on. I'm sorry. So it's a chilly day. We're going to go back to that moon shot. It's a chilly day. 60 degrees in Orlando, 58 our high temperature in Leesburg, about the same thing in Ocala, about the same thing just about area-wide. Upper 50s, lower 60s, beautiful, beautiful morning for us. There is not any rain in the forecast today. That is certainly the good news. But for planning purposes, people, have the jackets, have the long sleeves handy. You're going to want it, okay? If you're heading out to the theme parks, maybe you're heading to Hollywood Studios today. Slinky Dog, 50 degrees, lunchtime. The park opens at 8:30. 60 will be our high temperature, and then little by little dropping off. Tammy says, I'm mooning everybody. Hey, look, my moon, believe me, is not as pretty as this. Although I don't even need to go down that road. Let's get the rockets going to the moon. We're 50 years behind, Yukon says. Yukon, you do know we just sent Artemis, right? We did just send a moon rocket. I agree. We need to get those going. Hold on a second. Good morning, sir. Good. Yourself? We do need to get those going again, so I would agree with that. Deborah says, man, it's really chilly. I would agree with that. Jeannie says that, jacket, my husband put on long johns for the dog walk. Kelly said Friday to stay in bed, so I did. See, everybody's listening to you, Kelly. Yeah, look, I mean, long john, whatever you need to do to stay warm. It is a frigid day. Has the Weather Lab moved? Weather Lab's out this morning. They've been out in Eustis all morning. It looks like they are still where they've been all morning, and it's 37 degrees there. So, yeah, there's that. Marion County, let's go to you real fast. I want to go back to Ocala because temperatures have started to climb. We're at 30 now. We made it down to 26.1 this morning. That's the low temperature for you. So what I'm going to do is in the next couple of minutes after coffee talk, I'm going to put together a low temperature graphic just to kind of illustrate around Central Florida some of the colder spots. And it's not just Marion County. Like, we got into the 20s in parts of Volusia County. We got into the 20s in parts of Orange County. So it was a chilly start to the day. Now, looking ahead at the day, we know it's going to be a beautiful one. Give me 2 seconds to look at this, because before I show this, here, while we're talking, getting ready for this, let's go back to the moon shot. That's so cool. That's so cool. Stand by. There's a graphic that I want to build. All right. Stand by. Okay, that's what I wanted to update. All right, the Falcon Heavy rocket for tonight was scrubbed yesterday. SpaceX didn't put out why, but I mean, if I was a betting man, I would say that the issue was upper level winds, offshore winds. At any rate, tonight, Falcon Heavy scheduled. Window opens 5:56 and goes through 6:33, okay? Look, bottom line is the weather's gorgeous. 90% chance of good weather for this thing. Wind shear upstairs has significantly calmed down, but still, the fairing recovery weather is not looking great. Seas are high, gusty winds offshore. It's a bit downstream, but nevertheless, I wonder if SpaceX will still launch, even if the fairing is not good for recovery. We'll see. Jeannie's asking, making sausage. You know it, Jeannie. You know, sometimes we just have to do all of that fun stuff. My grass in the backyard looks frozen, Nicole says. Yeah, so we did have some frost. Not a lot, because the winds didn't quite calm, but nevertheless, there has been a little bit of frost. Now, tonight into tomorrow morning, it's going to be another potentially frosty setup. But look at Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Our forecast tomorrow does look absolutely beautiful. Here's tonight's forecast, just so that we know. There will once again be a freeze, I think, in our northwestern areas. Ocala, 29, 30 degrees. The Villages, 33. 37 in Leesburg, 39 degrees for us in Orlando. And then, of course, from there, we'll start to warm, we'll start to warm, we'll start to warm. Where do we end up? Let's take a look. Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast showing, there you go, beautiful sunshine. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, mid to upper 70s. We're getting to 80 degrees. That's gorgeous. We've got a really nice stretch of weather. We've got a really, really nice stretch of weather ahead, friends. Really nice weather. That's the stuff dreams are made of. I like it. Joanne, that's okay. No worries. No worries. So, any questions, comments, concerns? Anything? No hurricanes hitting us? Very okay with that. Cat and dog went out and wandered right back in. Yeah, Janet, I would agree with that. I would agree with that. Eric just said our forecast is certifiable. There you go. There you go. Hey, how cold did it get at my house? At my house, the current temperature is 38 degrees. The low temperature, oh, this morning we hit 34.9 degrees. There you go. There you go. Animal Kingdom today, Kevin says. Yeah, well, I guess Kevin Johnson had mentioned wanting to get together with me, and I love it. But Kevin said it was all depending on the Packers and the playoffs. So, Kevin, you got Disney today. And then we got the Dolphins today, and then are the Bucks playing tomorrow? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Love it. Rosebud says, just got here. Please start over. Okay. Sherry, good morning to you. Tina, good morning. Where am I watching the Falcon Heavy from? Kenneth, it's probably not going to be at the Kennedy Space Center or the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. I think it's just going to be wherever I am with the family. If for some reason they move it to tomorrow, I could tell you, I'm there. But yeah, it's family time today. Taking my two big dogs in. They're loving this weather, Joanne. That's too funny. That's too funny. Some like it hot, some like it not. Oh, yeah. We got to look at the moon. Yeah, you want me to start over? Here's where we're at. Oh, man, how pretty is that? I cannot get enough of that. The texture on the bottom, our Tower Cam network is so beautiful. It's not like a telescope or anything, but like the zoom is pretty decent. The zoom is pretty decent. Family first. Thank you, Kenneth. I know. Meet up this afternoon. Weather for Ormond around 2. Ormond's not looking too bad. Yeah, I mean, if we look at the 12-hour forecast as a whole, it's a chilly one. Yeah, I mean, 50. I would say 50s, lower 50s in Ormond. Yeah, that's where I'd be. Take the family to the launch as a normal spectator, not a reporter. Yukon, the problem is, if I could get them on the Kennedy Space Center or at the Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, I would. But I also feel like my little ones are just too little. They're not going to get it. They're going to be sitting around for 2 hours waiting and waiting and waiting. And then when the rocket goes off, I think they'll be terrified. And then they'll be mad because they didn't know what to expect. And then it's over and they'll be like, let's do it again. And it's like, you can't do it again. And then it's, when the kids get older, I'll try. I'll definitely try to share when the kids get older. Joanne says, was 30 now 40 here in Palm Bay. Yeah, I mean, the temperatures are going to be on their way up. Let's check. So here's a look at temperatures in Brevard County. I've got 37 on the sensor at Palm Bay, 42 Patrick, 39 North Melbourne, Merritt Island at 40, 37 in Palm Coast. Yeah. Rosebud, why is there a caution sign at 9 a.m.? Just because these temperatures are so cold, the idea is to let you know that there's a significant weather thing happening. You'll see that for severe weather, tornadoes, hurricanes, things like that. But there's also a cold component to it. So we do need to make sure that you're aware of it, yeah. Dolores is asking how old the kids are. 2.5 and almost 5. So Eric, the almost 5-year-old, I feel like we're starting to get to the age where he can get what's happening. But killing 2 hours, that just doesn't sound like much fun to me, personally. But, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, we're a thing now. What's a thing now? What's a thing now, Chris? So anyway, that's where we're at today. Let's take a look next couple of days. Ours have been watching from the beach since that age. I'm definitely going to get him to watch it from the beach if I can. And every time that there is one, he and I try and stop. But it's a different thing to go there and be like, there's the rocket. And then he's like, why aren't they launching it now? Because it's not time for launch. Can they launch it now? We need to get to that maturation point. We're just not there yet. That's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right, 7-day forecast showing those temperatures climbing into the lower 80s for our Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Looking good, friends, looking good. All right, that's it for now, people. I'm going to go get ready for my Today Show cut-in. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. I will see you for Coffee Talk tomorrow morning at 8. I believe I'm doing sunrise, which means that I will also see you on here at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. Yep, so I'll see you, I guess, for sunrise. So 4:30 in the morning, we'll be hanging out together from 4:30 to 10 on West 2 News Sunrise. And then coffee talk, so it's not going to be at 8 o'clock. It'll be like 8:01, 8:02. That's okay. All right? All right. Listen, be good. Go Dolphins today, Jan. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you on TV in a couple of minutes, TV tomorrow morning, and Coffee Talk at 8:01 in the AM. All right? Bye, y'all.